I'm Char, your friendly online tarot reader. Welcome back to my channel. This is a $20 video reading for the Soul Fam Collective. If you would like to book yours, my information is down below. Thank you for booking again with me, lovely. This is absolutely fantastic. We are looking at client number 60. And the fun thing and the reason I use client numbers is to keep it on the more confidential level, and also so that you can come back anytime you want to have a look at these videos, see where the growth has happened, see if you want to do another one. These things, when we do videos together, they do really give a lot of insight. And then when you do show up at the live streams, which is why you're here, those cards kind of continue on with the story, and it's really interesting to see how it unfolds. So I thank you, lovely, for booking this reading with me again today. You have chosen the Tattoo Tarot deck. All right, so this deck's a little bit big, a little bit awkward, so it's going to be a very interesting read. I've actually been thinking of shaving it down. Follow a lady who does that quite confidently. So here we are, client number 60. Again, just a little bit of stopping and conflict going on there, hey? Here we go. What do we need to know, Tarot? Come on. We know who this is for. Two of Cups just jumped out there. Dudes, Emperor, what do you want to say to me? Come on now. Seriously, they're just jumping. Here, let's do this. Alright, I thought that was a fluke. What did we have with your last reading? Where are we? Let me check your last reading. Okay, so I found your cards, and we're looking at slowing down, and we're looking at a lot of things are coming towards you with challenges and obstacles. And I think with what we had talked about, the Two of Cups comes in, and so this is looking for something that's more balancing, that's more fair. The twos come in, we're talking communication, we're talking partnerships. Are you still doing all the work on your own? All right. So we have the Emperor here. We have a couple of major arcana cards that have come up. So this is looking at what is our perspective within us that needs to shift a little bit. So we are looking at order and stability, at power and healing with this Emperor. He's coming in. And with that being said, the Empress right behind. This is abundance. This is creation. But I think there's boundaries that come with this as well. On the back end of this, we also have the Sun card. So these three... You are so busy. These three cards coming in together is a wonderful combination. Just saying, like, I think it's time to break it down. Oh, let me tell you, we have the Seven of Coins here as well. So these three cards coming in, let me tell you about this Seven of Coins first. The Seven of Coins talks to us about in our work, finding fairness, finding balance, making sure that things are watered. We've planted the seeds, we watered the seeds, we've weeded the garden, we're getting ready to harvest the fruits. So I feel like with these three cards coming in, there's a lot of chaos going on. There's a lot of scattered focus going on. And so see the scattered focus of where these arrows are going? Having the Seven of Pentacles come in this first line of the reading here, it's like you need to review what you're doing. And with the Emperor, the Empress, and the Sun, having some boundaries, making some decisions, are going to allow that sun to shine on top of everything. So it is definitely a time for review, revision. Stop and look at what you're doing. All right. Where did you start off finding your passion? I was looking at your absolutely phenomenal business sites, business connections there. And I'm going to be making a couple videos I think are going to help you and a bunch of other people in the fam, that just kind of being able to tie things together, being able to automate some feeds, being able to really get control and order and stability in order to flourish. So rather than grasping at a bunch of different things and scattering energies in a bunch of different ways, coming up with a specific game plan for what you're wanting to accomplish and being able to tie it all in, scale it if you want to, and then automate it so that you are not doing all that work, but still being able to make contact with customers, fulfill orders, do things you're passionate about, and explore that on other levels. I have a few ideas along the way, but where is your passion lying? Like, there's anything you touch is going to turn to freaking gold and be successful, because that is who you are. That is how you run business. All right. So what this is saying right now in the balance and the fairness is communicating, maybe even with yourself, with these 3 major arcanas coming in here, maybe even communicating with yourself with that major arcanas coming in here. And it's like, what do I really want to do? Where is my passion? How can I reduce the amount of chaos that's going on and still feel good about what I'm doing, hit all the targets, do all the goals, do all the business, and keep it going? Shoo, I'm going to try a couple more cards here, and then I have this amazing deck. Oh, yeah. Good, okay. Perfect, that tells me what I need to know. Okay, so, yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. All right. So with this next little spew of cards here for you, we've got the, oh, I thought that was a 5. We've got this 6 of Wands reversed. All right. Generally, this is like victory and success on the home front. It's that horse riding, and the rider's like, yay, I'm holding my staff. With the 6 of Wands here, we're looking at, we've got a few obstacles that are coming through, and this change is not going to be an overnight thing. This growth period is going to take some time, and it is going to, we've got the 5 of Pentacles here. 5 of Pentacles is like, we're feeling left out. We're feeling like we're leaving things behind that we need to be doing. But sometimes when we're in these like cold, dark moments of, I could use a helping hand right now, I need somebody to come along and give me a hand here, there's no room for that. In this specific read, in this specific spread right here, this 5 of Pentacles is indicating some changes. And the Queen of Swords, look at how badass she is. The Queen of Swords comes up right here. So she comes into situations where you're resisting, and she cuts out persons, places, situations, excess work, things that aren't working for the business module. She cuts out all that crap, all that fluffy crap. And right now it's a time of readjusting and getting it on, and it's not going to be an overnight haul. This is something that implementing is going to go forward. We are looking at that review that you did here. Okay, that 7 of Pentacles review. After finding some balance. We're establishing some bases, some rules with the Emperor there. We're using our intellect with order and stability. We've got the Empress card there. She's so bountiful. She's so fertile. She's, in the last deck I just used, she's very full with a baby belly, ready. Like, she's that kind of fertile, creative, you know, like Mother Nature creation. And then the sun is just beaming its lights right upon all of this growth that's happening. So the Six of Wands is a slow period. It's not the rushing into time, and it may feel like you're missing out on things, but you're really not. The Queen of Swords coming in here and just like slicing out those things. She's fierce. Wow. Slicing out those things that you don't need anymore. And sometimes that transition is hard. So we're going to have a look at the in-between tarot here and see what kind of transition we're going into. So I can tell you that I read a book called The One Thing, and it talked about finding our passion, and it was a really big pill for me to swallow personally, because I was scattered so many different directions, and when I started implementing those things, other things started coming into line for me. So, while one thing may be appropriate for something, I think it's just really a shift that needs to happen because you've scaled and you need to adapt. Or you're getting ready to scale, like get bigger, and you need to adapt. Like the things that you do are pretty big. It's such a tiny, but feeling this, right? Like, where are we going with this? How much time are you putting in? And something's kind of got to give here. And it's a beautiful reading. It really, really is. And it just, okay. Oh, okay. So we have in this in-between deck, it talks about where our transitions kind of are. And as an overview in this reading, yes, this is a big transition. So we've got the Seven of Cups to Eight of Cups. And in the traditional decks, the 7 into 8 is going out of the fantasy land and honed down and focused into the self-discovery land. I am just going to peek into this book here. Cups are emotions, and they talk to us about relationships, emotions, and things like that. So yeah, we're looking at choices with the Seven of Cups, and we're looking at movement with the Eight of Cups. And the in-between concept is a realization and a waking up. This card shows the movement from escapism, Seven of Cups, or burying ourselves in work, through to eventually needing to walk away from what is hurting us, Eight of Cups. Also that personal journey coming in with the Emperor, the Empress, and the Sun. This in-between stage will often show up as a sharp wake-up call. There is confusion and the unclear feeling of not knowing what to do next. Our next moves are already set in stone based on our previous choices. We just need to move with them now. Okay, so we are looking at a lot of movement going on here. We are looking at a lot of realizations. Like, and it's time with that, with this Seven of Pentacles on the back end of this. So really, this is where that transition card is coming into. Remember when I mentioned about that, when we get a lot of major arcanas, they talk to us about what we need to do within ourselves. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, you could be getting ready to grow into the bigger, better position that you need to grow into in order to get these new directive goals of where you want, and what you want to do. But the Queen of Swords coming in here, she's just fierce. She's like cutting away the stuff that is no longer serving the highest good. Yeah, I feel like we need a little love, a little hug on the back end of this. But yeah, we're going to carry this on in email, I think. There's a couple of suggestions that I have for you, and I'm going to look for some links. This is a love tarot, and I want to leave you on a note of self-love and self-caring, because you're an incredible human, and sometimes we just need to be told to slow down. And it might be that time right now where it's time to figure stuff out and, you know, appreciate a little bit more of less work and getting the same amount of stuff done. So, and it's that personal growth part that I think is being avoided right now. Oh, shit. So success and growth in this, and then manifest as well. This is the Love Tarot deck, and it really talks about self-love and how we can improve, what we might need to know. I need number 8. Nope. Okay, what is this one? And thank you so much. Somebody has sent this to me to use. Is that indigo or? And I love when new decks come into play, because it gives us that extra insight. And I mean, like, we've never had these cards talk to you before. Accomplishment, speed, resolution, and progress. Wands, there we go. All right, so 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is also on the bottom of the tattoo deck looking at me, which is why I'm shaking my stinking head. Look at, that's these two right here. So I'm glad I pulled out the love deck, because success and growth is right here. Accomplishment, speed, resolution, and success and progress. The energy of manifestation is around you now, and you're being moved forward in a positive way. Stay focused on your heart. When this card appears, success is at hand, and it may happen quickly. But we've got that 6 of Wands that's upside down, so don't expect, like, expect it. Freaking expect it. Turn that 6 over. Your past efforts are being rewarded. This is also an ideal period for greater understanding and personal growth. And that comes into the Sun, the Empress, and the Emperor. Right there. Listen expectantly for messages that will help you see yourself and others in a fresh and positive light. These messages can come from anywhere, your spirit guide, nature, books, or even a television program. They bring new beliefs about love and what is possible. Old ways of thinking and being are coming to an end. So plant these seeds and watch them grow. So plant the seeds and watch them grow. Oh, he's the planting. She's the seed. This is the growth. And then the things that you want to manifest will come. So this is really just honing in and telling me, well then, it is time to review and see what needs to be done to be able to automate a little bit more so you can scale. Also think about niching down. What is the thing that got you started? Where is your passion? What are you doing? Do you need to do more of that, or is there a shift that needs to happen where you're noticing, okay, this is where this is shifting to, this is kind of a bonus now. So really, really with the 7 of Pentacles, have a look around, and once you reduce what is no longer serving your highest good, manifest is right on your side here. Magic, right there, that's the Magician card. That's back to the beginning of the major arcana. All right, so how exciting it is. It feels like a very, very big personal growth time right now where you're realizing some stuff, and it's time to make some decisions about where you want that energy to flow to and go to. Okay? Oh. Yeah, I have... There's a couple of different things, yeah, that come into my mind. Like, are you thinking about shifting to teaching? How to do what you do, or stopping one of the elements of what you do? Look at what's successful. And then look at what you're passionate about. And I think that's where the balance is going to come in for you here. All right. I think that is it for me today. If I feel compelled to read again with another deck, I'm going to pull it out for you, but not right now. I think this transition that's happening with the Emperor and the Empress and the Sun is very, very important right now. This 7 to 8 of Cups. So don't be worried about hurting other people's feelings in a growth process if you're not going out to intentionally hurt somebody. As we grow, it could be confusing for others, but it's necessary. So I think this little self-discovery moment here is exactly what you're longing for and what you're looking for, to have some clarity about that transition, about where you want to go. Oh, I hope that makes some sense for you. Let me know in an email. And yeah, thank you so very much for booking with me. I'm so excited about your journey. This has been absolutely fantastic. I know a lot of things have opened up since we've last done the reading together, and this is just opening up even more. So bright blessings to you. Thank you for booking with me, and I look forward to seeing you again in the live stream. And for anybody else that's watching this down the road, personal playlist. I think my belly just gurgled. Personal playlist and live stream playlist. Yeah, we'll put those up there. All right, much love to you. You've got this. I'm very excited to hear what you think about this reading. All right, I will see you later. Mwah.